This is the Geek Protagonist. So, I'm going to do a quick Bring That Noise for Cursed. Some people may not like this. This may not be a popular thing, so I'll start with the positives. But no, you know what? No. I'm going to start with the negatives of no, 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 no. Now, you're probably wondering why I said no so many times, and I would have said it a lot longer, but you probably would have turned this recording off. So, I did a video before about this where they made King Arthur black, which is already trash. Lazy writing. You want to do a black character being a king, then you pick an African story or you pick a different story or something. There's plenty of fantasy out there that you can, or you make up a story. That wouldn't have bothered me. But you don't take an established story with a certain area that's weird. Now, the reason why it's weird, because I know some people might say, well, that it's mythology or it's fake. It's because there's still a basis around it. Same thing as if you open up a comic book and Peter Parker all of a sudden is black, it's going to bother a lot of people because they're going to be like, wait, why is he all of a sudden black? That's not the character. Yes, it's a made up story, but you've established, there's an establishment to it. If you go and read Norse mythology or you read Greek mythology or something, yes, Marvel did do a change. There was a specific reason. It was based off of a thing when they did Heimdall, but they also changed it up a little bit, the same as DC did for their movies with Wonder Woman, where the Amazons are, and the story of the Amazons, from what I've read, are women from around the world, but different goddesses came together to make the Amazons. That's the story that has been in the comics if you read the Odyssey. The Amazon Odyssey, like Freya, I think Frigga was there, a few others. But basically, that's why there's different cultures there. Because the Amazons were actually became something special. But in specifics, it was led by Hera and Zeus, with them helping. So, okay. But that's also a very, very, very made up mythology for something that's an original idea that took Amazons and made them superpowered beings. Now, when it comes to King Arthur, there are certain things that were already established. Now, I watched Merlin, and it always bothered me that Guinevere was all of a sudden black, because that's weird. In that era, in that location, in that time, there would not be someone in King Arthur's time that would be black and be of that kind of power. So now you have Cursed, where not only did it do that, now seeing it where people are like, it doesn't tell you anything in the trailer. Well, if you know King Arthur, it actually does. It tells you a lot. So they're dealing with the people being magic based, being hunted. Now, a lot of people who are seeing Cursed, they don't even know it's King Arthur. And it's about the Lady of the Lake. Now, originally, when I seen the synopsis, it was saying about how she became Lady of the Lake. This trailer, first off, shows off the Excalibur, but now it has these red like lines to it. But then it also turns around and she goes, well, the sword, not her, not the story that you go with Merlin, where Merlin helps pick it. They say the sword could pick a king or a queen. And she has the sword. And I'm like, then why did they fight Morgan Le Fay? Why did they fight Morgan Le Fay then? Why didn't the sword pick Morgan Le Fay? She was more powerful. She had the whole thing. And then when she wanted to do it and she defeated them, why wasn't she the queen and just took over everything then? Why? if they even made this story about the people, you could have even did something where you made it about the people after King Arthur and what happened afterwards, and maybe one of the people who were related of the magical people, because I'm making this simplified because I don't want to get into too much of the mythology so to confuse people, but basically the magical people who were born with magic inside of them. Merlin kind of was in between, and you have the Lady of the Lake. There are people of magic, and they did that. But King Arthur is in this series. He's the black guy in this series. You see him in the trailer. So it's not like this is the Lady of the Lake's journey first, and King Arthur wasn't around yet, and he's already a man. So then I'm like, so wait, how does she become Lady of the Lake? Or did you guys change it? Now it's called Cursed. So I'm like, is it something where she gets cursed to become the Lady of the Lake? It's supposed to be her on her teenage adventures of how she became the Lady of the Lake. But then, how did King Arthur become King Arthur? King Arthur's already a man when he was supposed to have started. When he did his journey, he was supposed to be a teenager. So then I'm like, I don't see Merlin. Now, the cinematics look great. The story, how they cut the trailer looks good. How they depicted magic looks interesting. How she has the things going through her. I'm like, there's a story that they're telling, but then as soon as they said the thing of the queen, I'm like, this sounds like it's woke, and somehow you're going to completely change the Arthurian thing. Now, I could be wrong. I got a strong... Sorry, had a technical difficulty in the middle of my thing, so I'm just trying to finish this off really quick. But basically, like I was saying, I could be wrong about certain things, but I'm just sick and tired of tokenism. I'm going to just make this very short because I went on a tangent. Here's my thing. If you make it the land of Nargul, and in Nargul there are humans, orcs, elves, magi, and dwarves. Okay, it's not really based. Now, you could take things from other cultures, but it's not really based on a land. King Arthur is based on a time period specifically done in England. So having a person's black there or something does not make sense. It's tokenism. Here's what I want when I hear about diversity. I want an African story to have black people, and I want an Asian story to have Asian people in it, and in that proper area, because some people don't care. I actually don't. I do care. If it's a Korean story, I don't want to see, unless a Chinese person is supposed to be in it, I don't want to see a Chinese person in a story. Same as Mulan. I don't want to see like a bunch of Japanese people, because it's not a Japanese story. I want the cultures to be told because they have rich history and there's a history that goes with them, and that's what I want. So doing these token things to me is not real diversity, because they're like, see, got the points. I guarantee you somebody that wasn't normally of the letter community is going to be the letter community. They're going to be like, see, here's the points. No, I want a letter community story. I want to, if you want to do a fantasy story or something like that, that is awesome. I want it to be that. I don't, and I'm sick and tired of these changes. You're just taking lore and then changing it and going, well, it's fine. No, it's not fine. Because you don't want Black Panther to be white. You wouldn't want War Machine to turn white. You don't want Yo-Yo from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to all of a sudden be black. She's a Latina X. Like, I don't like that. So my curiosity might get me and I might watch the first episode. I don't really think I am, though. I'm really about to say a full-fledged miss with this one, and I'm being strong. And maybe if somebody might sit with me and go, hey, watch this, I'll say maybe. I would love to hear what you guys think. I don't like this tokenism diversity, and it does feel very woke. Because now it's like, or a queen. There's a whole story, because like I said, if that's the case, then, I think I said it earlier, why not Morgan Le Fay be queen then? If the sword can't choose it, she did the thing, she was proper, she had the power, why not? Like, there's a whole factor that plays out into that. I don't really like it, how they're like, well, it could have been a queen. Like, no, it's King Arthur. It's King Arthur's story, but you're focusing on the Lady of the Lake. I'm making it simple. With the Lady of the Lake and her people and the stuff with their magic, then that's what you should be doing. And there's so much you could do, but I feel like you're pushing something off. So you have talented people. The trailer looked great. You got a talented actress, Tony Stark's daughter from a deleted scene that I don't consider deleted anymore because it just fits for me. She's Australian. This one she's playing a British accent. 13 Reasons Why she had an American accent. She's great. Everyone looks good, but I think this is going to be a miss for me. I'm really not feeling that. I don't like the tokenism thing. It's really starting to get on my nerves. They kind of pushed my buttons a little bit with some other stuff. The Witcher, I heard that the girl is Yennefer actually would be in that area for the culture that they picked, and they switched. But I don't know as much about The Witcher, so people may be able to inform me with some of the characterizations. But it did seem like they were grabbing people from all over the area and the lands and stuff, and outside the land to get black people there. So at least it felt like there was some kind of explanation. But we'll see. But yeah, I want to hear what you guys think. I'm not really feeling it. All right, this is the Geek Protagonist. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay real, and I'll see you. Hey, thank you for visiting my channel. This is the Geek Protagonist. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Please, it'll really help me out in the channel if you actually share these videos, if you like what I'm doing. Please hit that bell notification. Hit it, click. This way you won't miss any of my videos. Also, there's a thing on there that says personal and all. Hit the all. This way you'll get them every time for the notifications. I'm trying to, grow, trying to do commentary about what's going on. And I want to thank you again. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay real. This is the Geek Protagonist. I'm out, and I'll see you.